Hello, what's up, guys? It's so good to see you. Been so long. I'm Carrie Grain. Welcome back, or welcome. Who knows? Buckle up for some cross-stitch stuff, some crafty stuff. Grab yourself a drink, kick back, relax. It's good to see you. Hope y'all are doing well. Like I said, it's been a while. And, yeah, let's get into the crafts and stuff, guys. I've been a crafty lady, but more of a miscellaneously crafty lady than usual. So, I have 4 crop stitch projects to show you. And a little dibble dabbles into the other things I've been up to between February and now, because I have been very easily distracted, let's say. But first of all, let's talk about the lady Do Not Bite Me that everybody is talking about. Dark Queen of the Earth. I know you need attention, but we've been hanging out all day. Dark Queen of the Earth. I am not caught up, but I am not behind. And I was behind. So, it is a miracle. It is a miracle. What is it? Part 10 just came out? Yes, because then there's 11, which is, and then 12, which is the beads. Okay. Part 10 just came out, and I barely started part 10. And you'll see I borrowed the face part that's not done, anyway. Here she is, guys. Oh my gosh, look at how big she is. What a lady. What a wonder. So, what had happened was, yeah, don't you like it, handsome? What had happened was, I was, stitching along on, this part here. I don't remember which number that is, but I was working on that part. And then I realized I had made a mistake over here. Thank goodness I realized that, because this swirl would have been like in her hair, kind of. It wouldn't have worked. Like, this person has so many mistakes, but this one I just had to redo. I just had to pull it out, and I had to pull out 75% of that part, and then I was so mad at it that I did not pick it up for a little bit. And, like, of all the parts, it's the one where it's, like, the long, so if you make a mistake down here, everything else is messed up. But also, it's just a bunch of browns, which nothing wrong with browns. Like, brown has its place. Brown is a very important color, but I just didn't feel like stitching it again. Like, I was finishing up this swirl when I was like, oh no! But you know what, I did it, and then I just ripped through the skin, and then I did the head and the hair and stuff, because I don't know how people did the head without the skin. That would have driven me crazy. And here, these 2 spots are supposed to be like petals. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna stitch everything else, and then I'm gonna decide. Cause I might just take out the petals and just try and figure out how to make her hair go there and ignore that. So yeah, that is Dark Queen of the Earth. This is my little start on part 10. Figured I'd do the little corners, the little spots, and then she's got little horns for this one, and then some flowers. Save the big fun flower for last, like the most exciting one. We still got time. I still have like 14 days. But I just needed a break. because oh boy, was I rushing through those last few parts there. Those last three parts I was rushing through. But I did it. So that's her. She's gorgeous. I think I did the back stitching in the wrong colors up here, because the Pattern Keeper page doesn't exactly show. It doesn't give a lot of details, but it looks fine. It looks fine. Whatever. So that's her. She's doing well. She's doing well. It was a little touch and go. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, that killed my stitchy bug almost entirely, to be straight with you. Almost entirely. Which is why I've been so distracted. Hold on. No, you've seen it this. So then, after I got caught up on her, well, not caught up, but like less behind, I picked up one of my Heaven and Earths, Kekomu, by Margaret Morales, charted by Heaven and Earth. And I got a fancy giant frame for it. Oh my god, I feel so excited. I don't have a stand for this frame, so I just stitched with it in my lap. But like, look how nice. I did the Velcro technique to put it on because I didn't trust myself with a stapler. But it's holding up pretty well. This was a second-hand boy, so I was really glad to have gotten it. Ooh, okay, but here she is right now. She is at 1.4 something %. Can you see that well? There's like a glass of water right here. 1.4 something. Not 4 point something % by any means. But I think since I picked her up again, I've gotten like 600, 700 stitches, so I'm really excited. I did like half of a diagonal last night, and I was like, oh my god, look at me go! But she's looking cool. I'm a big fan. Wow, I was really carrying, huh? I just had no shame last night. I'm just looking at these. Whoop! But yes, now I need to figure out either obtain a stand, which this came with a stand, I just don't know how to use it. Like I can't even figure out how to, like the thing that looks like it would attach the stand to the frame, looks like it would hold on to the dowel. It's like a circular clamp, like this boy, like here for this thing, not this thing. But it won't. It's too small to fit in a one of these dowels. So I've got no idea, no idea. But now I'm talking to my boyfriend about building one, which I told him that today, and he was like, come on, it could be fun. We're gonna design it, then we're gonna make it. Oh, I forgot to bring it, but last time we were talking about making floss winders, and we did, and they're great. It took way longer than I expected. I think mostly because I was having trouble communicating exactly what I wanted to Josh, and then Josh wasn't like, he's the type to be like, okay, I'm doing it, which is fine, but it was just kind of like funny. It's like, man, if you're gonna be salty about it, you can just let me finish this. Like, I know how to use tools. Yeah, I'm not like a friggin' a tool newbie. That's not a thing. I'm not helpless, alright? Like, I can figure out how to do this. It would be much easier with your help, but if you're gonna be grumpy, because he's only 30, but he's practically like an old man at this point. Like, I'm gonna laugh at him so hard when he's like a 70-year-old who's literally like, all these kids walking on our lawn. But anyway, we got it done, and they're great. They're fabulous. We made 2 different sizes. Love it. Wonderful. Started organizing my thread collection with them. Did not finish by any means. No. But yeah. And the last cross stitch project I have to show you. I know I said 4, but I realized that the 4th I haven't done anything on it since we've talked. So I'm just gonna leave it. The last one I have to show you, I started a couple days ago because I wanted like a small to work on wherever, which I have smalls, so I probably didn't need a new one, but Cross Stitch magazine came in the mail, and I was like, oh my god, these Christmas ornaments, they are so cute. Oh my god. And this is the one that I'm making right now, which, ooh, are you going to focus? I don't know. Okay, I'm just holding it really close. Okay, it's not gonna focus. Anyway, so it's just like there's a little rabbit, and then there's a little house, and then there's little hollies around it. It's fine. But then there's also a cute Santa checking his list, and a cute caroling reindeer. I like the pie a lot, and I like this little holly fairy, and this has beads in it. It seems kind of like a lot of stitching for like a little ornament because it's like so full coverage, but whew, I like the idea of beads. And then this is cute too. But I'm doing the little rabbit, and I am just a little scrap. I just have some of the beginning of that holly leaf. Oh, that's a pattern. The beginning of that holly leaf. Holly spring? Twig? I don't know. No, it's not even holly. That's pine, isn't it? This little greenery. And I didn't have all the colors, so I didn't realize how difficult that pattern would be to just like pull from stash. Excuse me. But it'll turn out. It'll be fine. Other things. Okay, so that's all the cross stitch. Like I said, just getting back into it. After that disaster of the Dark Queen of the Earth situation. But I had a beading kick, and I had a sewing kick, and I have just a couple of things to show you from both of those. The beading kick, totally random, but here's one of the necklaces that I made. Cute, layery, you know, the good stuff. I just wanted, I don't know, intrigue, craziness. So that was one of the ones that I made. This one has 2 on it. So it has a little choker, and then has a well, this is still kind of a choker here. I have a thing for chokers. Can you tell? So this little leaf with a gem choker, and then this, like, I guess it's not like really a choker, but it's not like it's not super dangly. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I find this really fabulous. I just wish I had somewhere to wear it. And I have these little stands because I sold a few things. I have a friend who does like pottery, and she goes to like shows and sells stuff, and she was like, Carrie, I don't have enough stuff. Do you want to like bring your jewelry and sell some of that? And I was like, sure. Which honestly I won't do again unless I just happen to have a bunch of stuff. A friend of mine was like, my mom would totally stock your necklaces, and I'm like, I am not making them out of me. I do not have the bandwidth. Apparently jewelry, I like really need to be in the mood, because I tried to have a jewelry day with my friend recently, and I was like ready to like throw it. I was like, this is not what I want to do. I don't know, it was grating on me a little some type of way. But yeah, and I have a couple pairs of earrings and some bracelets, and some ear cuffs. I like ear cuffs a lot. Those are a lot of fun. Oh my god. I gotta stop yawning. And then the sewing kick. That was fun, and it's not totally over. Right behind me is a project that I am still working on. This is going to be the lining, but it was the lining / the mock-up for, this is just kind of like a, I don't know, sleeveless top. And I drafted the pattern myself. I was so excited. But this is going to be the lining. You might be able to see I drew all over, you can see it there. But I drew all over this because I was trying to, like, I don't know, get it right. And I wasn't trying to, like, use it. I was trying to use it as a draft pattern. So, like, making adjustments and stuff. And I was able to make adjustments and re-sew it onto the stuff I already had. So that's how that worked out. And then this is going to be the top layer. Shiny purple. Oops. Yes. This did not sew up the same way the other one did, and I still haven't ironed it. But I am a very sloppy sewer, so there's another thing over here. And then, so that's something I'm still working on. And then I was going to I did a fairy festival and a Ren Fest. And I made my skirt for the fairy festival, but I don't have it around me. So. But Ren Fest, the friend I was going with was over. We had a sleepover after a party, whatever. And we were talking about it, and she was like, yeah, I don't have anything planned yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And I was like, okay, well, you know, if you have any ideas, let me know. She was like, maybe monarch butterfly. And I was like, okay, monarch butterfly. And I opened up Josh's iPad. I popped open Procreate. I started drawing a little thingies, and I was like, what about this as a concept art? And I had this overskirt with butterflies on it. And I use this fabric as the overskirt. Sparkly dots. Yellow, which isn't totally monarch, but like it's not totally not monarch. I feel like the dots made it more so monarch. And then I'm so excited about these butterflies. Again, I'm probably not going to make them again. But if you want to know how to, let me know. Don't just wave them at people. I made these little butterflies. They're just spray painted fabric, and then I sewed them onto the skirt, and it looked so good because the wings, like, I tried to sew them so they wouldn't be like, they wouldn't be flat and they wouldn't be like totally folded, right? But they would like, oh, you're moving in the way, but that's okay. When you move, the wings move. When the wind blows, it blows in the wind. It's like, ah, stunning. Stunning. I don't have a picture of the final product, unfortunately, and she didn't end up wearing it because it was like way too hot. What are you doing over there? But like, I have a bunch of these now, and they just came out so good. I was like dying when I was painting them. That's a strong statement. I was very excited. And I made them by spray painting over like a stencil a couple times. So it was just white fabric. The best result was when I took, it was like white satin fabric, because that's kind of like what I had, and I was hoping the shininess would hold through. It didn't, but that's okay. It was white satin fabric. I hung it up flat, and I painted Mod Podge over it, like watered down Mod Podge to stiffen it up. And then I hit it with the outline of the butterfly, and this is actually a hunter green. It's just what I had. And then I hit it with like the intricate orange, and I was gonna do white, but then I was like, I don't have white, and I don't want to make another stencil, so I didn't. But yeah, I couldn't sleep one night, and all of a sudden I'm out in the living room with an X-Acto knife, just cutting out little holes for these butterfly wings. It's like 1 in the morning, and the next day my friend's like, why didn't you just like let me know, and I would have put it on the Cricut for you. And I was like, that's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Yet last night definitely made me understand what Cricuts are for and why they're actually like super useful. But I had to do it in that very moment. Like, that exact moment was when it had to get done. And so I did it in that moment. I am worried about what he is doing over there. Anyway, bless you. I don't know if you heard him sneeze. I tried to make wings, didn't work out. You can see over there are some, you can kind of see, it's just some wires that were shaped like wings that I kind of gave up on. And then I have, this doesn't look super great. Again, I'm not a very clean stitcher, but this is an apron I'm working on for my friend Lynn. Nice little pocket right in front of the crotch, so you know where it is. Of course. She still needs to be hemmed, and the ends need to be trimmed because it's not, it doesn't match up. I just kind of threw stuff in together, and this doesn't look good, but I think I might just have to deal with that. It's okay. I've shown you guys a apron before, but this is the best one so far. Right, lady? Right. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope y'all have a good one. If you liked hanging out, let me know. Do the YouTube things, as they say. And yeah, I have my Stitchy Bug back, so hopefully I'll be soon. I have my Stitchy Bug back So hopefully I'll be back soon. But, alright guys, talk to you later. Have a good one. Sayonara. See you on the flip.